What's up, Maniacs? Welcome to the AKANE reaction documentary. Let's go right into it.
Welcome to Hyogo Prefecture, located in the Kansai region of Japan, neighboring Kyoto Prefecture and situated very close to Osaka. Kobe, its capital, is known for its cosmopolitan atmosphere, Kobe beef, and scenic harbor.
Oh, I like Kobe beef. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Atmosphere, Kobe beef, and scenic harbor. This is where AKANE was born on December 14th. She lived with her mother, her stepfather, and for a short period, her stepbrother, who is 11 years older. During her early years, AKANE was very unsociable and often did whatever she wanted, such as leaving kindergarten to go home or refusing to participate in games and activities with other children. As she likes to say with a laugh, she was a real problem child. Note that in Japan, children go to school and come back home on their own from around 6 years old. Parents usually take their kids to kindergarten or nursery schools before that age, which makes AKANE's behavior particularly unusual and amusing. Over the years, AKANE became increasingly friendly and realized that talking to others wasn't so bad after all. During her school years, she loved home economics and art, but disliked studying and wasn't good at physical activities. AKANE was a child who wanted to try everything, often inspired by her passion for manga, but she would eventually stop due to lack of motivation. The one activity that stayed with her through the years was music. AKANE learned piano in kindergarten and also played trombone for about 5 years.
Wow.
Even though she stopped playing piano a long time ago, this talent has never left her.
ドラムを始めたのは高校2年生の頃で、ずっと吹奏楽部を高校2年生までやっていて、その時はトロンボーンやっていたんですよ。で、吹奏楽部内でドラムの子と仲良かったので、ドラムを遊びで触らせてもらう機会があって、パーカッション楽しいっていう感じで遊んでました。そこからだんだん高校生の時にロックフェスやバンドにはまりだして、やっぱドラムやりたいっていう欲が出てきて、吹奏楽部を辞めて軽音楽部に入ったんですよ。でも軽音楽部に入ったらギターがやりたくなっちゃって、初めはギターをやってたんですよ。でも全然上手くならなくて、上達しないのでやる気がなくなってきた時に、ドラムも触ってみようかなと思ってやってみたら、いきなり8ビートが叩けてあれ、私にはドラムが合うのかもって思ってやりだしたら、そこから上達していくのが結構早かったんです。それをきっかけにドラムやりたいっていうのが自分の中。
And she plays the drums and she plays them well, and she sounds amazing. And she's always having fun in the back there. I'm always watching her just pounding and, you know, all that. It's just like she's a big smile on her face.
中で決まって、マキシム・ザ・ホルモンの音楽に出会ってドラムの
Maximum the Hormone. I listened to because of Death Note is because that's where I learned Japanese music or Japanese metal rock music, and so I kind of dived right into some of that already.
ナオさんの音を初めて聞いた時に、私ホルモンって全員男性バンドだと思ってたんですよ。ドラムが女の人だったことにめちゃくちゃ衝撃を受けて、女の人でもこんなドラムが叩けるんだって。女性ドラマーって可愛らしいとか音が柔らかいじゃないですけど、その頃そんなハード系のイメージを持ってなかったんで、ナオさんの音を聞いた時に、もう女性とか男性とか関係ないんだな、女性でもここまでできるんだっていうのを証明してくれた人物だなって。そこから自分もこういうドラマーになりたいと思ったんです。男性だから女性だからっていう偏見、壁を壊したいんです。別に女性だからこういうドラムじゃなきゃダメ、男性だからハードな曲とかそういうの関係ないんだよっていうのを伝えていけたらなとは思っています。
Many musicians start young, and
So the biggest thing is it's anybody can do anything as long as they put their mind to it for music or acting or whatever, like anything that you could just really put your mind to, anyone can really do. And
with the same instrument for years. AKANE, however, discovered her passion for drums very late, making it more challenging for her to master the instrument. She started to learn drums by herself, practicing songs from bands she enjoyed, such as El Garden and Bump of Chicken. As she didn't own a drum kit, AKANE could only practice once a week at the school club, where she
Wow.
would go alone to enjoy playing drums. Her first purchase was a double pedal kit that she quickly gave up on after realizing it would require extensive practice to master. Nonetheless, AKANE was fully committed to learning the drums and improving her skills. But before starting her musical journey, AKANE had other aspirations, far from sitting behind a drum kit.
なんか可愛がってて結構みんな懐いてくれるのが嬉しくて、でそっからもうずっと保育士さんになりたくて、高校も保育の学校行こうとしてたりとかはしてたんだけど、なんか気づいたらドラムやってた。そうそうだね。
どこも気づいたらだと。
そう高校3年生の時に急に美容師になりたくて。で美容院でバイトさせてもらったりしたんだけど、そこ謎の1年間だけは美容師になりたいと思ったけど、それ以外はもうずっと保育士一本で考えてた。
謎の1年間って面白い。
謎の1年間は美容師
謎の1
になりた
年間だったね。
そう。ずっと保育士です。
By the end of the school year, she gathered some friends of hers from her old symphonic band days to do a graduation live performance as a copy of the Japanese instrumental band, Pez. In the summer of her third and final year of senior high school, AKANE decided to abandon her aspirations of becoming a hairdresser and chose to enroll in a music school. Against the will of her teacher, but with the support of her parents, she went to the Tokyo School of Music in Shibuya for 2 years to follow her passion. She was surrounded by talented students who had been playing drums for many years and aspired to become professional musicians. In her class, AKANE learned to play songs by ear and how to effectively work on creating.
I wonder how many actually in that school have made it, into a band or have continued. I'm always curious about that, where there's a lot of people that go to school for music and then what do they do now? Like, of course, you can see that AKANE actually went into the school, had no aspirations to be a drummer, but kind of really wanted to be a drummer at the same time. But then it's like, well, other stuff is just like she doesn't know how to make up her mind on that situation. And then all of a sudden she's like, yep, I'm going to go into drumming school and figure this out. And I think that is pretty cool. Like, I remember right, left, right. Yeah, I've done that because in school we actually did some of that in school. And I'm like, wait a minute. But then I was like, I don't really like drums in general. So I didn't really continue going to that class and then switched out.
AKANE learned to play songs by ear and how to effectively work on creating a cover. Even though she was just a beginner in her class, she worked diligently and practiced every day to catch up with the other students. After her graduation, AKANE looked for work and was hired as a waitress in a music bar in Yokohama, where she could enjoy live music every day. When she mentioned to the bar manager that she played drums, AKANE was given the opportunity to audition for the house band. She performed Deep Purple's Highway Star, embracing the idea of playing rock songs. AKANE was immediately hired to play drums and received her first payment as a musician.
Wow, so the whole thing about that is Deep Purple has been kind of the significance of the band's inspirations.
Immediately hired to play drums and received her first payment as a musician. From that day onward, every day became an opportunity for her to train and improve. This marked AKANE's first step towards becoming a professional musician. At the time, while still learning drums at the Tokyo Music School, AKANE played at a joint concert and met a young support guitarist from another band. Just like AKANE, she started playing piano at a very young age and found her instrument during her high school years. Her name was Konami. The two musicians became good friends really quickly, as AKANE didn't have many musician friends around her age, and they found out that they lived in walking distance from each other in Yokohama,
Wow.
a port city very close to Tokyo. After spending some time together, Konami asked AKANE to record the drums for her demo songs, showing how much she acknowledged AKANE's skill. They even talked about forming a band together in the future without fully committing to this idea. Until one special day when Konami passed the audition to join a newly created band. At that time, AKANE was performing at a music bar in Yokohama, but wasn't part of the band. She quickly realized she wasn't suited for supporting roles and wanted to form her own band. It was perfect timing for Konami, who immediately reached out to her friend right after the audition.
かなみがものすごく申し訳なさそうに話し始めたのを覚えています。プラチナムパスポートって事務所、あかねちゃん知ってる？みたいな感じで。私も事務所の名前は知っていたから、すごいじゃんって言ったんですけど、その後、でもね、ガールズバンドで、と言われて悩みました。私、ガールズバンドは絶対にやりたくなかったんです。でも、かなみからバンドメイドの話をもらったのがちょうど横浜のレストランが閉店してしまうことになったタイミングで、これからどうしようかなと考えていた時でもあったんです。だから、かなみがいるならいいかなって答えました。で、かなみが、ありがとう。そしてごめん。衣装がメイド服なんだ。と、かなみは私の好みを知っているから、そうやって話を小出しにするんです。
At first, AKANE wasn't sure about joining an all-female band and having to wear a maid outfit. Konami sent her some demos that she found really cool, and the contrast between the cute outfit and this type of music attracted AKANE. She felt her reluctance fade away as her motivation grew stronger. Finally, driven by her aspiration to develop as a professional musician and her trust in Konami, AKANE passed the audition and became the second member to join Band-Maid. This was just the beginning for AKANE, who still had a lot to learn, especially for fast-paced songs using double pedals. Thrill was her first challenge with the use of this technique.
Really? Good song.
Even though it was a painful experience for AKANE, everyone loved when double pedals were added into a song, which led to more and more parts for AKANE to practice during the recording of new songs. Since 2016, Konami is the composer of almost all Band-Maid songs, and there are two things that she likes: fast-paced songs and challenging her bandmates. This was a problem for AKANE, who struggled to play the double pedals over 130 beats per minute due to her lack of practice. After Thrill, the members committed to writing more hard rock songs. So, AKANE needed to be able to keep up with Konami's compositions. AKANE thought of using muscle memory to train her legs and improve her movements, aiming to play faster. She tried to move her legs whenever and wherever she could, as if she were playing on double pedals. So
the thing is because of my ADHD, I actually bounce my leg quite a bit. So it's like, it's understandable if you're not used to that, but like me, I bounce my leg all the time. Sometimes you'll see my chair bouncing, and it's because I'm bouncing my leg.
her legs whenever and wherever she could, as if she were playing on double pedals, so her legs would remember these movements. AKANE is not the type to refuse a challenge or admit that she can't keep up, so she kept training hard and continues to improve her speed and accuracy even today.
自分の成長を感じられたこともあって、チャレンジ精神もより強くなったんです。それにみんなが自分のパートを難しくしていっている分、私も自分に試練を与えようと思って、だから逃げなかったという達成感もありますね。こうしてメンバー内で刺激をし合えているのはとても良いことだと思うんです。
On December 4th, 2015, at the Shinjuku Club Science, AKANE was replaced by a male drummer for just one performance. The reason was that AKANE suffered from a back injury at this time and wasn't able to play drums, even though she came to the show disguised as a staff member to support her bandmates. 2 months later, she tweeted a photo of herself holding numerous drumsticks with messages written by fans from all over the world. Since this event, AKANE has mentioned in various interviews that she visits an osteopath for body maintenance and massages. In 2020, when
having back problems really does suck, and I've had issues with my back quite a bit, and it sucks because like I got sciatic nerve problems where I just get hunched over and it hurts so bad, and then I've got lower back problems, and I'm only 35. So, like, I feel for anybody that has back problems and that hurts their back just because, you know, they move wrong or just because of everything else, and it just kind of sucks. And that's where yoga actually comes in, and I've felt so much better ever since I started yoga.
Osteopath for body maintenance and massages. In 2020, when COVID struck, the members had to adapt their way of working to create new songs, as they were unable to meet in person to rehearse and record. With this in mind, AKANE learned drum programming to assist Konami during the songwriting process.
Cool.
She also learned how to use a DAW, or Digital Audio Workstation, which is a software designed to record, edit, and produce music. Before, when Konami asked AKANE to record a phrase, she played and recorded the drums in the studio, which is muffled and has a lot of echo. By using a DAW, AKANE was able to work more efficiently with Konami and exchange data directly, making the process much easier for everyone. After all these years of creating songs, rehearsing, and performing live with Band-Maid, AKANE continues to refine her skills as a drummer in every aspect, whether by working on the basics, increasing her speed, or managing her stamina.
I love her solos.
Just a few months after joining Band-Maid, AKANE and Konami started a side project called Mochi to Cheese with 3 members of Predia, an idol group formed in 2010 under the same agency as Band-Maid, Platinum Passport. The band started to perform acoustic covers in the streets and even performed live a few times over its 2 years of activity. A single was released in 2015 with 2 songs composed by Konami. But only 2 months later, they sent their last tweet and posted their last entry in their blog. Their YouTube channel is still available, so you can at least watch a fraction of their performances. That's not all. Between 2015 and 2016, AKANE had another side project under the name DJ Achi, where she primarily played J-rock music. DJ Achi performed for about a year at various venues where she met many people. She even invited the other members to join her and enjoy the experience together. There's more to AKANE than just her music career. First, she eats a lot, much more than the average Japanese person.
Really?
本当に私大食いなんで、ラーメン替え玉5玉と回転寿司だと30皿食べます。
She's so skinny.
はい。
30は無理やって。
高橋さんこの前やってたじゃないですか。
俺この間やったんよ、プライベートで。ラーメンの替え玉俺昔5杯ぐらい余裕で食えた。そんな俺が回転寿司20いけると思うやん。もう16皿ぐらいからビターンとまず。19貫目に食うたウニ。トイプードルに見えましたもん。喉にトイプードル入れてるぐらい。最終的にそこで吐いて終わったからね俺。
本当に。
食えんの？
私食べれます。30皿はすごい。
普段結構いろんなところに大食いしに行ってるんですか？
出ます。この間わんこそば行きました。
わんこそば？
はい。私120杯行きましたね。120杯。大体女性の平均が50杯だそうで。
うわー、やるね。
You can see AKANE eating in several music videos, such as Don't You Tell Me. And Secret Maiko Lips.
I've never seen this one before.
And Secret Maiko Lips. AKANE has introduced herself with the nickname Gorilla for a while now. And you may be able to see AKANE eating a banana during MCs.
I think I've seen one of that.
On the US Tour 2022, she even threw signed banana peels into the audience at the fans' request.
Oh my goodness.
AKANE is also one of the funniest people. She always finds a way to make everyone laugh with her funny faces and her silly behavior. Sometimes, AKANE is just naturally funny.
この時間はハードロックバンドバンドメイドのバンドメイド日本をお送りしますぽー。そして今回はなんとこの人が来てくれましたぽー。
バンドメイドのAKANEのドラムバンドメイドのAKANEのドラムです。よろしくお願いします。
AKANEのドラムですってどういうことぽ
逆もう一回いいですか。すいません。
はい、もちろん。
はい、はじめましてバンドメイドのドラムのAKANEです。よろしくお願いします。
はい、お願いします
もういきなりやらかした。もういいや。
さすがだぽーちゃん。
もういいや。
もういいやじゃないぽ。
諦めないよ。
There is one more thing to know about AKANE, something she has enjoyed since her childhood. Japanese animated TV shows, commonly known as anime. AKANE occasionally posts about the anime she watches and enjoys on Instagram. And when she was younger, she was easily influenced by animes like The Prince of Tennis or Slam Dunk, which inspired her to try different sports.
私アニメが大好きなんですね。
I have that fan.
アニオタなんですよ。一番最初
Oh my goodness. I had no idea. That's interesting.
に見たアニメは多分小さい
Different sports.
私アニメが大好きなんですね。アニオタなんですよ。一番最初に見たアニメは多分小さい頃にセーラームーンだったと思うんですけど、もちろんセーラームーンもすごいハマってグッズもいっぱい持ってたんですけど、セーラームーン以上にハマったのがカードキャプターさくらです。
I've watched both of those. I've watched Sailor Moon and Card Captors. I actually had some trading card game stuff from Card Captors.
とセーラームーン以上にハマったのがカードキャプターさくらです。
AKANE discovered her passion for drums later than most, starting to learn the basics on her own with the only drum kit available at her school, eventually performing covers of the bands she admired. Inspired by Now, the drummer of Maximum the Hormone, and her aggressive playing style, AKANE decided to fully commit to her new passion and enroll in a music school to pursue her dream of becoming a professional drummer. From a child who wanted to try everything but couldn't find the motivation to keep up, to a truly passionate musician, AKANE continually gives her best to live for and from music. Practicing drums every day at school to end up playing drums with the house band of the music bar where she worked. Being invited by a trusted friend to join an all-girl band, performing cool songs while wearing cute outfits. AKANE has always impressed with her unique drumming style. She makes everyone laugh with her funny faces. She takes care of her friends when they are sick.
Aww.
She spreads her joy with her laughter and isn't afraid to show her tears. No matter how hard it was, no matter how many obstacles she faced, AKANE destroyed everything on her way with the biggest smile. In the end, we can say that AKANE is truly the happiest drummer.
I mentioned it. I was right about that one. that was definitely amazing to learn about Akane, because it was just seeing her be like, I'm not sure what to do, and going between the whole drumming and then the whole like wanting to be a nursery teacher, and then just kind of it's like figure out what you want to be, and you're not sure what you want to be until you find it and it clicks, and it's like, yes, this is where I want to be and this is what I want to do. And that's what I love about finding your own passion and your, you know, it's just you got to figure out where you want to be, and I think that's great to know, like, because there's some people that don't know where they want to be, especially around 50s or 60s. I see people like start bands in their 50s and then they get like bigger and then just kind of blow up, and it's great. And then at the same time, people start streaming when they're 50 years old, or start making YouTube videos when they're 50 or 40 or 30. It doesn't matter when you start. It just matters that you started and that you did it. And then you keep going if you want to keep going, if that's what you feel like doing, or if you just want to try it out. And if it's like not for you, then of course, you know, find something else. And I think that is a wonderful thing to do. Anyways, thank you 80 Mountain for being a patron member. If you guys want to check that out, it's you could be free there as well as paid. And then as well as if you want to help support me, there's also the thank you, so super thanks, as well as the memberships on YouTube, and then Coffee link if you want to support or directly support me by using Coffee. Go ahead and do that if you want. Otherwise, liking and sharing and subscribing and commenting is always the best option for free. If it's what you want to do, go ahead. Next up is Misa, so let's go check that out, and I will see you all soon. Bye everybody.